Brand, everyone's favorite buzzword, but brand is what they think about you. And logos are a simple visual mark to represent the core identity behind that brand. Today we're talking logos, from sketch to final mock-up. Let's go. There are four main categories or styles of logo design. Now, a lot of people may disagree with me that it's subjective, it's categorization. No one ever agrees on categorization, but four from my point of view. Logo type number one, word marks and letter marks. Using a combination of custom typography in a unique layout and a unique style to represent your brand's visual identity. Logo style number two, mascots and characters, creating a visual persona or a character to represent what your brand is. 3, iconic symbols and abstract shapes. This is particularly popular in corporate America. It's taking some type of shape that is unique and not there in the market and influencing it with some type of visual meaning. Logo type number 4, emblems and shields. Heraldry or hipster, it's hard to tell now, but this really comes from old royal roots of like family crests and that type of visual language, but it's really been updated to represent sort of a blue collar, hardworking, almost retro type feel. When starting on a logo, do not start on your computer. This is not the place for ideas. The computer is the place for versioning and refining your ideas. Start with paper. Whatever you got laying around, sticky notes, whatever you have. Jot those ideas down in very rough forms and develop them over time on other sketches before taking a photograph and bring them into your computer. This allows us to be looser with the ideas and not as focused on the particular execution.
Welcome, boys and girls. I'm Grandpa Doctor. Come in and sit a spell. Open your books and read along with me. Our story is titled Night and Day. Night and Day. Night and Day. Night and Day.
After that, we're going to take a photo and get it on our computer, place it in Illustrator, and start vectorizing this. Similar to one of my first videos I did about taking old sketches and turning them into illustrations, this is a very similar technique. We're going to take our logos scanned in and we're going to use the pen tool and the shape tool to create vector versions of the shapes that we've sketched out on paper.
Pick the speech at crayon. Pick the speech at crayon.
I did it!
Pick the speech at crayon.
Trekking around the city to the beat and I'm stepping solo. The only thought on my mind is, fuck man, look at all these assholes. I wanna spread my virus so I get sick through the mic cable. Express the strength of my will and maybe kick a quick fable. Shitting on these pussies who think that Timbos make you samurai. Unchain and a loop and put the blade across your left eye. The champ of the camp, new upgrade 2.0, feel the degrees. Put my stamp upon the backs of tramps. Suckers know my steez, my finishing move every day too. Then dude, you don't want it. Crush your left lung if you try and bite my ill Kill Bill sonnets. If I didn't have the gall to say this, then no one else would. I'm a piss prophet of hip hop, and it's time you gave it up. I wish you would. Oh, what you pop Glocks and dodge cops, slang rock stuff, shoebox. I've heard that tale before, and Biggie told it better. Probably an informant. You've tipped the scales of justice, so now the teeth of the beast can no longer remain trusted.
Versioning. What you're going to do next is create as many versions of it as possible. Now for this exercise, I only picked one of the 4 styles I worked on to version because, your boy got a real job. And to just lay it out a bunch of different ways. What can you tweak? What are the variables within that logo that you can iterate and version and end up with something new? And through this, I actually chose one of the new versions I made apart from my regular sketch to use for the final mock-up.
Yo, shit. Yo. Higher upon the mountaintops of refuse, frigid airs. We unify in silence and numbly unaware. There's cellophane membranes that line the city streets. Advancements in diversions adorns its every peak. Gazes of the working stiff, spent and rusted out. Strained hollow attributions, chaos your master now. Where's his great majesty? Scroll say still alive. With pointers to the bone work, my humble charge abide. Bottled left a ferment, say ripe and ready mouth. The child of man will fall if man its guide won't lead him out. Masonry alchemist built to force attrition. Wage slaves beneath their feet, the promised land forbidden. A penny saved, a village burned, your name engraved has now been earned. So come along, the piper's tune caresses sweet to Babylon. Partitioned off for righteous.
Refinement and detailing. This is where the computer's at its strong point. This is when you can use Illustrator to really dial in that idea and work it and refine it to make sure every little point lines up. And one big tip here is that shape and width tool. It is a tool that I really use to get away from that sort of stock vector feel and apply some difference in line weight to your vector that you have. So you can take a line that is ending and trail it off to 0, so it gives it just almost more like you're lifting up a pencil and makes it feel more hand done and organic.
Some got the good book, some don't, some won't confirm or deny that we're all getting high off of private stocks, pillbox, overdose, repeat. We all float down here, Richie. Beat, beat, no clowning, slow down here. Take your medicine, you don't want the raw beef or the jerk venison. My method's been tested and up for the measure. Speak genetic code, birth the universal treasure. No one can give you all of the answers. Life is a tango and we're just dancers. So come one, come all, and just take a stance if you're tired of the tightrope balance. Balance.
Okay, last step is adding color. Now that we've established the logo in black and white, it works. We've checked that it works in scale and different sizes. We're gonna add color to it. Since I'm not working with any real brands that have any existing needs for color or established brand guidelines, what I did was I used Adobe's color tool and I uploaded some photos that I already had or designs I'd worked on and pulled color palettes out of them. This is an extremely useful tool, especially if you're creating mood boards or anything for the client. You can upload that whole mood board and pull the color palettes directly out of it. From there, I think it's just, I don't know how to explain how to properly color your logo because it's part of being a designer. It's a sense, it's a feel, it's a vibe. You just kind of go through and use your eyedropper tool, your swatch palette, and just push and pull with the colors until you get it to feel like the colors are really making it feel cohesive.
Lean back and relax, let me sauce your soul down. I'm floating in a bubble lit off this fat sound. Pound rhythm into synergy. Outer limits never limit me. My energy been rocking since the low end theory. Like, yes, y'all land to the beat. Don't stop. Body rock, pop lock, fresh kicks with new socks. Nothing better sunny weather. Put my drink on the rocks. Pull out for a minute. I know the block is hot. No need to act wild, cause we all got style. Some back in the day, others live for right now. Wow. Mind power is the shower, rain down to the brainstem. Infect your limbs and bring us mayhem. Like up jumps the boogie to be free and let loose. Gonna take you on a ride with my galaxy boost. A whole sea's worth of worthy possibility. But tonight I wanna birth a line about you and me living beautifully.
Okay, this is the end of it. I hope that what you take away is an understanding of the process. I'm not doing these videos to give you an explanation of how to use every Illustrator tool set that is all over YouTube. What I'm trying to give you is the process of how you can go from not having an idea to forcing yourself to come up through an idea on paper and then to take that idea onto the computer and execute it. So watch it back if you didn't get it. Hop in the comments, send me a message. Let me know what I can do to help coach you through it. But I hope it's helpful. Class is in session, you know? Like, comment, subscribe. YouTube stuff.
Mockups, ready buns. Get your hands to the ceiling, this is not an option. When School Dubs and Freddie Buns get to hip hopping. Knuckle up, buttercup, knock you right from out your socks. 16-ounce vocals and we ready to rock with the box. box, come on, box, 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 come on, box, 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 come on, box, 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 come on, box. Electrically organic, the speaker, saturator, unifier of the force between Luke and Darth Vader. Exhibit science on the mic with metaphysic compositions. Every time that I write, my DNA transitions. Chromosomes unraveling, then picked up by the elements that was birthed from the beginning of the universe's sediments. Condensed into a pattern, which you understand as sentences, then twisted all together. Now bow and praise his elegance.
I don't know who I'm going to use on this music, so thank you to them. Name there. Whoever, which one of my super talented music friends I picked for this. And thanks to Kato, one of my friends from Indianapolis, who messaged me when I was struggling to come up with an idea of what I wanted to do for YouTube and asked me about how to design a logo. So I kind of did this for him, that he can understand the process a little bit, and hopefully you guys get something out of it too.
Buttercup, knock you right from out your socks. 16-ounce vocals and we ready to rock with the box, box, come on, box, 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 come on, box, 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 come on.